Yo, what is good everybody? It's your boy Charisma here, and we are back at you with another rebuild. In today's video, we're going to be rebuilding the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Minnesota Timberwolves just had a #1 draft pick just a few years ago, and they ended up getting Anthony Edwards with that. And over the offseason, they actually ended up trading for Rudy Gobert, and that makes their team so much better. They still do need a lot of work on their bench, but that can happen very quickly. All they have to do is just make a few trades and just make their bench a little bit better, and I really do think that they're going to be one of the better teams in the West. They still are very good. They're more than likely still going to be a playoff team, without a doubt. We're going to go ahead and change all of our rules and stuff like that, and basically do everything as we usually do. Make sure injuries are off. Go ahead, pick our Minnesota Timberwolves. Alright, so for the most part, I know that we are a good team, but like I said, I do want to go ahead and maybe add maybe like a small forward to the team, or maybe like a shooting guard to the team, because Ant Edwards can play either one of those, but he can only play one. So I think I'm going to have him play the main shooting guard, because I think he plays better as a small forward, so we're going to keep him as a small forward. We're going to change Cat to a power forward, and then we're going to go ahead and go in and make some trades right now. Current roster is Karl Anthony Towns, Rudy Gobert, Ant Edwards, D'Angelo Russell, Kyle Anderson, Taurean Prince, Naz Reid, Jaden McDaniels, Jalen Noel, Jordan McLaughlin, Eric Pascal, TJ Dozier, Bryn Forbes, CJ Elleby, Wendell Moore Jr., Josh Minott, and AJ Lawson. So most of the time, the bottom guys over here aren't going to get too many minutes, but we might use them in trades. I know for sure I do like Kyle Anderson, but I don't see him as one of my starters, so I'm going to package him with Taurean Prince and maybe this Josh Minott guy down here, and kind of see what we can get there. There is Victor Oladipo and Max Strus here. I do like that deal, to be completely honest. I do think it makes us a little bit better than with these guys, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. What other options do we have here? I do like Victor Oladipo, but if I can trade him and get somebody better, that's what I'm going to do. So let's package him with maybe Wendell Moore Jr. and a second, and maybe we'll see what we can get for that. Montrezl Harrell and D'Anthony Melton. It's pretty solid. Ricky Rubio, Karis LeVert, but I'm not giving him a first-round pick for that. Norman Powell, John Wall, Clint Capella, Aaron Holiday. Mitch Robinson, Evan Fournier. Obama, John Isaac, and that means we get to upgrade at our small forward position that we were. Technically, we could move just Ant to the shooting guard. I'm really not trying to give a first-round pick. We can get Aaron Gordon and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Kevin Porter and Jay Sean. There's actually a lot of decent trades here, to be completely honest. The one that I think I'm probably gonna go with is probably the Mitchell Robinson Evan Fournier trade, just because we only give up a second-round pick. We get Mitchell Robinson for 4 years as a backup, and then we can get rid of Fournier's contract. We'll package him with, let's see, Jordan McLaughlin and CJ Elleby. So we probably can't package CJ Elleby in there, which I already knew for sure. We can get AO back. I do like that, so I'm going to keep my eye on that without a doubt. Any other decent trades here that catch my eye? I do like AO as a backup point guard. It's exactly what we need. Younger. And he fits exactly what we need as a bench player. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do that AO trade. We do end up giving up a second round pick again, which I don't mind at all. We did get a lot better already. I do like Nas Reed, so I'm going to keep him around for sure. Jaden McDaniels is also safe. Let's try and move a couple of these guys. Nothing there. Oh yeah, he's a two-way player, that's why. Can we get any kind of first round picks back, or maybe just a decent player? 27 first round pick that I saw. It actually has me shocked that they have Josh Jackson as a 72. Below PJ Dozier. Wow. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do that first round draft pick 2027 for Haywood Highsmith, which we get him back. Pretty sure we originally had him on our team earlier. Since we did get that draft pick from them, I'm going to test the waters a little bit. Package these two with that Heat pick. And there's a couple decent offers here. Nothing too crazy, but Bruce Brown and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. I'm not giving them. Those are both solid players. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's go ahead. Make it a 10-man lineup. Okay, so let's do this. So we have D'Angelo Russell, Ant Edwards, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Karl Anthony Towns, Rudy Gobert, Mitchell Robinson, Ayo Dosunmu, Bruce Brown, Max Strus, Jaden McDaniels. All right. I'm gonna change his position to a shooting guard. It drops him down a little bit, but it's okay. I just want our minutes to look a little bit better. See, now they want Max Strus to start, and I don't know if I trust that to be completely honest. I'd rather have KCP. All right. I think I'm okay with this rotation so far. We're gonna go ahead and simulate the first year. I will see you guys at the end of the season. I expect us to be hopefully like a second or third seed maybe, but anything can happen in the game of 2K. I will see you guys at the end. Alright guys, so we're wrapping up year one, and I was actually very wrong about this team. We are the first seed in the West and basically the best team overall. We ended up 63-19, which is fantastic for the first year of a rebuild. If we do win the championship this year, I'm going to try and go for a three-peat. But as you know, anything can happen when you're simulating in 2K. But for the awards, we have MVP Luka as usual, Jabari Smith Jr. Rookie of the Year, Ben Simmons 6-man, Anthony Davis Defensive Player of the Year, Trey Jones Most Improved, and then Chris Finch, which is us, as your 63-19 Coach of the Year. I don't expect us to have any All-NBA players, which we don't. Any defensive players, we do have Rudy Gobert in the All-NBA second team. And we're not going to have any rookies around here. We are the first seed, and let's see who we're taking on in the first round. We are taking on Sacramento. It's nice to see them in the playoffs. They did have the longest playoff drought in history as of this year. We are up 3-1 as of right now. They do go ahead and beat us one game, go on to the next round, taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. We're going to simulate game 1, which we take. They take game 2. They also take game 3. We take 4. We take 5. They're forcing us to a game 7. Like I said, anything can happen in the game of 2K. As of right now, they are shitting on us, but we're taking a small little comeback, and we go ahead and we have a pretty decent lead on them. It is very close. There's 30 seconds left, so we're going to go ahead and jump in. It is a 2-point game. I'm going to kind of see what happens. If I can tell that it's basically a wrap, I'm just going to basically end the game, but we're going to watch this play out. We got KCP passing the ball into D'Angelo Russell. Ja Morant guarding him tight. He passes it off to Anthony Edwards. And it looks like Tyus Jones is going to come over and foul right off the bat. And Edwards is going to miss the free throw. Takes the second one, and he makes that one. 3-point game, Minnesota. There is 27 seconds left, so anything can still happen. Go ahead and skip past all this. We have Steven Adams inbounding the ball. He's going to pass it into Ja Morant. He's guarded closely by KCP. Tyus Jones is open up top along with Jaren Jackson Jr., who comes up and sets the screen on KCP. Ja Morant's going to take the 2-point shot, which they needed a 3. They're going to come over, and it looks like they're going to foul. Minnesota, if they make these free throws, that's a game, and already basically a game now, and that's 5. All right, so we're going to sim to the end, and we win at 124-119. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next round, and we are taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. They are a tough team. We take game 1. We also take game 2 and 3, and we go ahead and sweep them. I thought they were going to do a lot better than that, but I was wrong. We have Donovan Mitchell in the East as your finals MVP, and for the West, we have Karl Anthony Towns. Simulate game 1. They take that. They also take game 2 and 3. That's not looking too good for us, so we're going to shorten the rotation down to 8. Looks like they want Max Strus to start, and they're going to bring in Bruce Brown. All right, I guess if that's what they want to do, we're going to go ahead and simulate with Simcast. Hopefully, we can win at least a few games, but they are a very good team. And it looks like we ran away with it towards the end there, which I'm happy to see. We'll simulate the next game with Simcast. We got a pretty decent lead so far. Oh, yeah. I love to see this. Keep it going into the 4th. That still ended up pretty close, but we still hold on to it. We are down 3-2 now. Hopefully, we can win this game. They are beating us by a good amount here, but it is close. Going into the 4th, it's a very close game. And we tie it up 3-3. Let's go. Down 3-0. Can we come back and beat the Cavs in game 7? This would be unreal. Will it be done for the first time in NBA history? Will it be done for the first time? Oh man. It's done for the first time in history. The Minnesota Timberwolves come back from down 3-0 to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers in game 7. That's actually unreal. We'd love to see that. We're going to go ahead and try one more year. I know we did get the championship, but I kind of want to go ahead and maybe go for 2 in a row, maybe 3 in a row. So we do end up trading away our pick to the Jazz at 30, which is okay. I don't have a problem with that. Let's go over to our team options, make sure we bring everybody back. I'm very happy that we actually did just come back right there. That's pretty nuts. Bruce Brown declined his player option, which is okay. We still bring back Ant Edwards and Jaden McDaniels. Qualifying offers, we're going to keep AO around without a doubt. All right, free agency. Let's see. D'Angelo Russell wants his bag. I could have swore I gave him a contract last year, but who knows? I'm going to drop him down to about there. Pretty sure he'll still sign without a doubt, which he does. I definitely want to keep Max Strus. The rest of these guys can walk. Okay, we're all good there. All right, so we get D'Angelo Russell back. All right, so let's go ahead and bring back our other guys like Strus. I know Bruce Brown is also on the team. I would like to keep him around as well. Okay, we get Bruce. And now let's go ahead and get Ayo Dosunmu back on the team. we don't have enough to sign him. So let's go ahead and make a trade. Just because I would love to keep Ayo as our backup point guard. Max Strus. I'm sorry, bro, but I'd rather bring back Ayo instead of you. So we get a first round draft pick as well. Let's just do this. Hopefully we can bring him. I'm pretty sure we're still not going to be able to afford to bring him back, but we can see. Point guards. Still don't have enough. We do have a cap hold on him, but we're gonna match that for sure. All right. So we have Rudy Gobert going down 1, and for the most part, everybody else going up. I do like to see that. We're gonna head over to the next season. Load in our draft class. It's going to be the 2024 draft class. All right. Go on to our next season. So we ended up signing Andre Iguodala, which is pretty wild to me. I'm probably going to end up trading away Andre Iguodala just because I don't see him being a part of this team. And I might make another trade besides that, but at the same time, why do that? Package Wara with Andre Iguodala. And yeah, we'll just do that for now. Brandon Clark, Frank Kaminsky. First round pick from the Kings, lottery protected. First round pick from the Lakers. Let's do that. I feel like that's going to be a pretty decent pick. Can I get draft picks for Ennis? Yes, I can. Hell yeah. That's how you finesse the system in 2K. What about this? Can I get any more picks? I can. We'd love to see that. Anything else around? First round pick from Atlanta. Looks like I'm going to go to Atlanta for that first round pick. And we get Jarrett Culver back. We lose a second, but I'm okay with that. Isaiah Thomas. Anything else? So no first round picks, which is whatever. But we do have a lot of picks to work with now. So maybe we do Bruce Brown, Jaden McDaniels, and one of the first round picks that we just got. We'll do that Pelicans one with the Bucks. We can get Patrick Williams here and Brandon Clark. Norman Powell and Zubac. John Isaac and Jose Alvarado. Do I do Patrick Williams and Brandon Clark or John Isaac and Jose Alvarado? Patrick Williams is going to want a bag next year, and John Isaac's already paid. Plus, he brings really good defense. Let's do that. All right. So we get John Isaac on the team, which I like a lot. I think the rest of the guys are cool. Let's package these two guys with another one of our first round picks that we just got. We'll do the 76ers one. And try and get one last solid player, and I think we'll be okay. Alright, I see Brandon Clark here. So let's do that. Oh man, I don't really want to give up a first round pick for Brandon Clark though. So forget that shit. Alright, so that's all the trades we're going to do for now. We'll go back in, make sure we're on a 10-man lineup, which we are. Go ahead and rebuild our rotation. To be completely honest, I would rather have John Isaac starting at the 3, so I'm going to go ahead and change his position to a 3. Go back in, and now he should be our starter, which he is. So we got D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Edwards, John Isaac, Karl Anthony Towns, Rudy Gobert, Mitchell Robinson, Dosunmu. I'm probably going to switch these two around minutes-wise. All right, and then we got Jose Alvarado, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Isaiah Thomas. I'm going to take those minutes away from Isaiah Thomas. Give those to Culver instead, just because. And we're going to simulate this season, and I will see you guys at the end. Hopefully, we can get back-to-back championships. All right, so we're getting towards the end of the year, and right now we are sitting at 59 wins. Hopefully, we can get to 60 right here, which we do. We end up 61-21. The best team in the NBA again, with Luka as your MVP, Scoot Rookie of the Year, Anthony Simons, Sixth Man of the Year, Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year, Darius Garland, Most Improved, and then Nate McMillan as your Coach of the Year. All right, so let's see. Is there any Timberwolves here? We got Karl Anthony Towns, All-NBA third team, and then nowhere else. We're not going to have any players. We are the 1 seed, as I said before, taking on Dallas in the first round. We take game 1, we take game 2, game 3, and we sweep Dallas in the first round. Taking on OKC, we win game 1, game 2, they win 3 and 4. We take 5, and we beat them in 6. Looks like we're going to be taking on the Houston Rockets in the conference finals. We take game 1, game 2, game 3, they take 4. And we go on to beat them in 5 with Karl Anthony Towns as your finals MVP for the West. And for the East, we have Trae Young. We are going to simulate game 1, which we take game 2, they take 3 and 4. We're going to go ahead and adjust our rotations. Oops. Go in and adjust to an 8-man lineup. Oops. I don't know why I'm messing up right now. There we go. All right. I think we're chilling there. Go ahead and simcast. We are leading right now, but they go ahead and take the lead back. Very close game. Hopefully we can come back and do something towards the end, which we do. Made me a little nervous right there. It's because it was so fast. We do have a little bit of a lead right now, but anything can happen. Oh yeah, we're jumping away with this. Stay in the lead going into the 4th, which we do. We're going on to a game 7. I'm still very nervous. Hopefully we can get this done. 2 back-to-back. Right now they have a pretty good lead on us, but it is close. We take the lead back. We do have a decent lead, and it looks like we are going to beat Atlanta in 7. Hell yeah. All right, so we got back-to-back championships. We're going to try and go ahead for a 3rd. This is going to be the last year of the rebuild, just because we've already won 2 championships. So we're going to skip past. Actually, we're going to go to the draft lottery and see if we get lucky. Maybe get a good pick. Which we don't. We get number 30, which I expected. It's whatever. Let's go to the player options. Bring back everybody we want to bring back. Once it gets there. All right. Definitely bring back Alvarado without a doubt. Qualifying offers. We don't really need Jarrett Culver, so we're not going to bring him back. But we're going to bring back Ant Edwards without a doubt. Any free agents that we need to bring back? None that are too big, but let's go ahead and sign Brandon Clark as a backup. The rest of these guys I'm cool with. Renouncing the rights on. definitely going to match Ant Edwards without a doubt. All right. So we got Ant Edwards back. I wouldn't mind getting Joe Harris on a minimum. And I did also see Caruso down there. Wouldn't mind getting him as a minimum as well. All right. So that's everything we're going to do there. We're going to skip past the player progression and stuff like that and head on to the next season. Hopefully we can get a nice three-peat for you guys. We had a 3-0 comeback, and then we were down, I believe, 3-1, and we came back as well in that. So we've had 2 very nice comebacks to win us championships, and 2 in a row so far. I don't want to back out of this. I'm pretty sure we're 2025 now. Hopefully I didn't mess that up. Yep, okay, we are. Good stuff. All right. Let's go back in, make it 10-man again. All right, I like how that's looking there. We're going to simulate this year, and maybe I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. Maybe I won't, but I will simulate, and I will see you guys then. All right, so we're wrapping up the end of this year. We weren't as good as last year, but we still are basically a 60-win team, which I do love to see. Finish off with 58, which is a couple less than last year. But we have Jason Tatum as your MVP, Xavier Booker Rookie of the Year, Jaden Ivey 6th Man of the Year for the Pistons, Evan Mobley Defensive Player of the Year, and Most Improved Anthony Edwards. We'd love to see that. And then Steven Silas as your Coach of the Year. I do see Karl Anthony Towns as your All-NBA 3rd. And then Jonathan Isaac on All Defensive 2nd. Let's go ahead and simulate through the playoffs. We are a 2nd seed this year. Taking on Portland 1st round. Game 1 is ours. Game 2 is ours. Game 3 is ours. And go on to sweep them. Next round we're taking on New Orleans. Game 1 is ours. 2, 3, and 4. All right. So far, we have not lost, but we're going against number 1 seed Houston. They take game 1 and 2. We take 3. They take 4. Let's go ahead and simcast. They might beat us. They are younger. They're better as of right now. We did win the last 2, but like I said, they are better, and it looks like they are going to beat us. And we couldn't get the 3-peat done, but at least we did win back-to-back. We're going to simulate the rest. And we have the Rockets winning the championship. At least we lost to the champions. So, Kyrie Irving as your finals MVP. I appreciate you guys watching the video all the way to the end. And if you did, leave Kevin Garnett is the GOAT in the comments. Thank you guys again for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Deuces.